I will never forget my first deal ever. I made a goal my first day in real estate when I got in. I wanted to sell a house my first weekend. So I was working with Justin at the time. It was a client that saw my post that I became a realtor. He reached out. It was a car client of mine, but also a close friend. And I still remember putting the offer in. I didn't really know, to be honest, I didn't know how a lot of it worked, of contacting the agent. I was super nervous, and I'll never forget it. Carly and I were just driving around, passing the time to wait to see if we got it or not. I'll never forget getting the phone call saying, Jordan, it's yours. You and your client have got it. And at the time, it was really uncertain if we made the right choice. It's every piece of fear that I ever had just melted away. And I'll never forget looking to my right-hand side and watch Carly bawling her eyes out, just saying, we're gonna be okay. I like to go out and do things. I'm super social, but sometimes I just want to sit in the house and just play video games for 8 hours too. And, I like to go for a kayak. I like that now. Yeah, that's it. We basically live in Capernaum now on Watton Lake Road, and that is my new favorite neighborhood. It's just chill. My best dish that I have is cereal and eggs. I love eggs. It's the most versatile food there is. You can poach them, you can scramble them, put them on toast. Who doesn't love ketchup? It would be an egg restaurant. It would be excellent. When I met Carly, I got tricked into having 2 cats. Oh yeah, no, I'm super allergic to cats and dogs, so that was probably the biggest trick ever. Yeah, you'll be fine. I love those cats a lot, but they're... Penelope's pretty freaking rude. She still hits me, and I'm her dad now. I'm her stepdaddy. That's probably the biggest trick I ever fell for was yeah, you'll have 2 cats, you'll be fine. I still get sick once a week with my allergies with them, so that. Guiding is one thing. It's obviously a lot of fun to work. I really like working with first-time home buyers a lot. It's just a ton of fun, right? And my favorite part of honestly the listing and the sales side is just saying, hey, we did it. We got what we wanted. Or my favorite thing to do ever is to call a client and say you got it, right? That is obviously the best thing ever, right? I always think it'd be cool to be a Viking or something. I always thought that'd be super cool, just screaming at the top of your lungs on a ship. I just think it'd be really cool, just back in the day to see how people live. I want to see who invented fire, who started a fire the first time. Yeah, can you imagine the first person that made a fire? How nuts that must have been. I honestly really hate the color yellow. I don't like the color yellow at all. Probably because it is the same color as a school bus. I didn't like school. Maybe that's it. But yeah, I hate it. A lot of people have this misconception of all we do is just drive around, eat fancy lunches in a cool car. When in reality, yeah, we eat lunches, banging out a farmer's wrap in my car every single day because you're in between showings and you don't have time to do those things. But I don't know. I think that's probably the biggest one. It is a lot of hard work. It's a lot of hard hours. We're on when people are off. So I think that part's really tough. I'm going to swear here, but my dad always used to say it, and he who hesitates gets all. I'm a big believer of don't wait too long and don't overanalyze absolutely everything to the people. I love it here, and honestly, I do get to work with Carly, who is my spouse, so we are literally a family. So I love that, and I just like that I can be 100% myself with the team. I can just do what I want, and with a creative space, I'm pretty creative with a lot of things like that, but I just love the people and I love the support and what we're doing. We're the fastest growing real estate team. I'm not going to, but it's true. I love the culture here, and I think that's so important in any workspace is the culture. So.